Hey, can you introduce yourself for us?
Hello, my name is Steven. I'm from the USA.
Awesome. And how long have you been with us, Stephen?
8 weeks.
And what package did you come on?
The fight package.
Cool. And what were your goals coming into this?
Overall, just to be in better health and weight loss, particularly. I didn't really, starting out, have any like hard measurable goals, but that was more because I wouldn't even really know what to set as a goal. I wouldn't really know what was realistic. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
And do you feel like you've hit your goals?
Yes, I did. So in 8 weeks, I lost over 17 kilo.
Woohoo!
And inches and centimeters from all over.
5 to 6 inches everywhere. Yeah.
And I started running, which I've never considered. I've always had kind of foot pain and also just been inactive, so not really much of a runner. But I started doing that here, and I did it just about every day. And
awesome. And you were obviously in the Muay Thai training sessions quite a bit.
Yeah, Muay Thai, and I focused more on the Western boxing. Just my mobility isn't great, so I wasn't the best kicker, but I've always been a huge boxing fan. So I focused on that in the trainings, and then I started doing 2 one-on-ones a week with one of the trainers who's particularly focused on boxing. So.
Awesome. Wicked. And how did you find the food? I know we just discussed before the video, like, did you cheat?
No, I did not cheat. I ate breakfast and dinner on the camp, and I didn't eat off camp. The food, it was more than enough. I was never found myself hungry, and I found it quite tasty. The every so often the chicken strips, which were a bit of a cheat, I guess, were probably my favorite part. But I really enjoyed the food.
Sweet. And in terms of accommodation, you've been on site. How have you found the accommodation?
Yeah, I like it. I like it being here. I have a nice room. It's the exception of the random dog every so often in the middle of the night. It's nice and peaceful and quiet, and it's great being here because for myself, who's always going to try and come up with excuses to not exercise, waking up and knowing it's a 2-minute walk to the gym was, I think, helped me a lot.
Awesome. And did you have any fears when you came out here initially?
Not really. I mean, a couple days leading up to the trip, I started getting the whole, what am I doing? Why did I just sign up for 2 months of something I've never done before, and thinking maybe I was overshooting myself. But really, as soon as I got here the first day, everyone is so welcoming, and it's not really that intimidating like you would think.
Awesome. Would you recommend this place to anyone specifically, or?
Yeah, I would specifically recommend it to someone if they are good at coming up with excuses to not do something, or coming up with reasons why they can't or why they think they can't. Just because, again, like I said, with everyone being so supportive, there's a million people here who are going to tell you why you're wrong and that you can't do something, and you can do it. So I'm tempted to say I'd recommend it for anyone, but I think you probably do need at least an appreciation for combat sports, if not an interest in them yourself, to come. But overall, yeah, I think just anyone maybe who's got too much noise in their head telling them not to do something, come here, and all that noise just gets blasted away.
Amazing. And did you take advantage of any of the other options on the schedule?
I did some of the hikes. I didn't end up doing the other, like CrossFit and whatnot. I'm very routine oriented, so I felt like if I started to break my routine, it would be a slippery slope. So I tried to stick mainly with the Muay Thai offerings, but in the afternoons I did do some of the hikes, and then after I'd been here for a little while, I started turning those into runs. Awesome. And those were really nice.
Great stuff. And is there anything else you'd like to add, Stephen?
Just thank you, I guess. Thank you to all the trainers and the staff, the management, the yoga teachers. Even though I didn't do the yoga, they also they're the ones supervising the other activities as well. So there's always a lot of interaction with them, and yeah, just the other guests. I mean, I had marathon runners cheering me on, just doing a 5K out here, and guys who fight and win, giving me encouragement and props for what ridiculousness I did in the gym. So it's just, yeah.
Well, you are an excellent version of a success story. You've done amazingly well. Super gutted to see you leave, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
choosing us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cheers, bro. Hopefully I'll see you back here one day.
I'm thinking of maybe, I'll be on the road for a while. I may try and make it back later in the year. We'll see.
Yes, that's what I like to
But,
hear.
yeah.
All right, Stephen, nice one. Safe on with travels, bro.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.